Number 15 is a word problem that has you set up a proportion. So you're solving the same type of equation we just set up for the previous one. So the piece of cable is 8.5 centimeters long and weighs 52 grams. What will a 10 centimeter length of the same cable weigh? Round your answer to the nearest tenth. Okay, so we're going to set this up by using a proportion. You've started the proportion out with what you're given. So we're given that a 8.5 centimeter long cable weighs 52 grams. So I'm going to set it up. I'm going to put 8.5 centimeters on top and 52 grams down below. So it doesn't actually matter which one you have on top. You could have put 52 grams over 8.5. It doesn't really matter. The most important thing is, however you set up the first one has to be the same way you're going to set up the other ratio on the opposite side of the equation. So they're saying, what will a 10 centimeter length weigh? Because I've decided to put the centimeters on top, I have to still make sure I write my 10 centimeters over there, and my x is going to be down below. That's what I'm trying to solve for. I'm trying to solve for how many grams that will correspond to if I have 10 centimeters. So this is the proper way to set it up. So again, I could have done grams on top and centimeters in the bottom. I just would have had this side flipped as well. As long as centimeters line up and grams line up, that's the main thing that matters. Okay, now to solve this, we're going to use the same technique I used in the previous problem. We're going to solve this by using cross multiplying. So I'm going to multiply these diagonals. So I have 8.5x, so multiply these. The units I don't need to worry about here. I'll just put that on my final answer. Okay, so 8.5x. Then I'm going to multiply across that way. 52 times 10. So that's going to be 520. Now the last thing we want to do is solve for x. X is being multiplied there. Opposite of that would be division. So I'm going to divide both sides by 8.5. Now be careful when the answer says round your answer to the nearest tenth. And it'll say that also with the online homework you're going to be doing. So be careful with when you're putting in your answers. Alright, so tenth. Tenth means 1 decimal place. So if you put this into your calculator, your final answer should be 61.2, and because that corresponds with grams, I'll have grams as my final answer. So in this case, if I have a 10 centimeter long one, I'll get 61.2 grams. And that makes sense because I'm a little bit larger than 8.5, so I should be a little bit larger than 52, so this answer would make sense. So my final answer, 61.2 grams.